Uh, all right. Good afternoon, my time right now, and good morning, good evening, whatever part of the world you might be joining me from. Yes, I'm super excited to join today's episode. All right, keeping it super simple. Today is going to be psychology to keep as a price action trader. How you should be thinking, how to make more money even while you are a price action trader. So, dropping your location where you're currently joining in right now. I'm in Beirut, what about you guys? Where you guys at? Where you guys at? Where you guys at? So I have other people saying they're from Bauchi State, Nando from Uganda, Ogun State, Abuja, Cameroon, Paul Benin, Jos from Abuja, Accra. We have a lot of people from different part of the world. All right. So now I'm not just going to take too much time in on bringing on these people on the screen. I'm just going to go straight to the business of today, and then we get to lead the whole room up. Yes, you're about to set this place on fire. Simply put, and then we are just going to begin straight to the point. All right, we have a lot of people already joined. I love this already. We have this already. Okay, thank you for being on time today. Great stuff. So, what are psychology to keep as a price action trader? Now, if you're a pure price action trader, you have to know that you might not be able to get opportunity with the help of of indicators. You're not depending on any indicators to take opportunity. Instead, you are the indicator. You are the signal generator. All right. You are the one that is responsible for your entries, your exits, everything at all. You are responsible for every damn thing. All right. So that's what it means to be a price action trader. Now, with time, you also get to understand that in any way that you find yourself, maybe you getting late or you are getting in too early, anything you find yourself, you also have to look for a way to also manage how to get an exit no matter the time of condition like this, keeping your exit, keeping your winners, cutting your losses and letting your winners run. Okay, so talking about a pure price action trader, the first thing that you have to keep in mind is trade limited pairs. All right, pure price action trader. This is success. These are things I've seen that is proven to have worked over time. Trade only limited pairs, like trade like two, three, four, five, as many that you can keep account of. For me, I keep it to one, but as many that you can keep account of trade. So for some of my students, I've trained them to only trade US30, some to only trade gold, XAUSD, some to only trade Euro JPY, different like that. Some are swing trader, some are most of them are day trader, and some are scalper. But the end goal is we want to make money. We all want to make money. I want to make it the right way, without too much work, with less stress, and knowing what we are doing at the particular time, right? So that's what the end goal is. But one thing is sure, that while carrying out these things, we want to use less indicators as possible to do it more efficiently and also to have a systematic approach so we can pass this on to someone else that is watching us, someone else who want to learn from us. All right. So that is what we mean by pure price action. Now, you have to limit your pair. The next thing is you have to have a well documented strategy, well documented system. For example, you can either say that you've got three entry confluences, which could either be maybe the use of trend line, Fibonacci retracement tool, and lastly, you can just use levels, which could be like psychological levels. That's a very good pure price action. And someone would ask me, Jeff, would you consider this as a price action? I have my indicator, I have trend line, I have my levels, but then I use RSI. No, that's not a price action strategy. That's a not so pure price action because you have an indicator that is also telling you a mechanical indicator. Or maybe you have every other thing, but then you add a little bit of an indicator like MACD. Is that a pure price action? No, it's not a pure price action. Or maybe you have a system that you're using to trade, though it's making money, but there are some about two indicators or three indicators. It's making money, but it's not a pure price action. Pure price action is when you do not add any indicator at all. It is just you, the tools, the naked tools on your charts, and just your eyes. That's pure price action. Now, it is fine to come to terms that it's not everyone that would be successful with pure price action. And if you are in the category of people who are not successful with pure price action and then you feel more comfortable using indicators, please do. Do not be intimidated by those who feel that your chart needs to be clean before you can make money. It's not true. The underlying thing is in as much as the system that you're currently using is making you money and you're profitable with it and you see that it's got an edge, all right, stick with it. Stick with it. But for today's class, I just want to share the psychology to keep as a pure price action trader. Now, you already have a strategy that has an edge, which is pure price action. You're already using whatever tool that you're using. Maybe you're using, let me just share some screen. Here's where I need to share screen. Maybe you're using any tool at all on the screen, like this, like any of these lines, like Fibonacci retracement. If I collapse this, is Fibonacci retracement, trend-based fib extension, pitchfork, shift pitchfork, modify shift pitchfork, inside pitchfork, any of these tools that you're using that comes naturally with the chart, that doesn't require you putting maybe like a third stuff here, then you're using a price action base. And one thing that makes you king of price action, that one concept that you need to understand that will make you king of price action, is understanding structure. Structure puts you ahead of where market is likely headed. Structure is what tells you where are we right now, where are we probably headed. Let me just do a glimpse of what that is for those who are joining this class for the first time. Say, for example, this chart right now, even a blind guy can see that this chart is descending, it's coming to the downside. All right, by just seeing from here, it's coming to the downside. We are having more sellers than buyers. So hence we are on a downtrend, judging from what is currently on the screen. So if I shrink my chart more and make it to see other information, your decision might be different. But judging from where we are, right, like to this extent, we are obviously on a downtrend. Now, let me show you what structure is. Structure is simply tells you where we currently at, where we are headed, all right? So, and then that allows you to position yourself. Now, currently, you notice in market structure, we always have these things. It happens every day, just that you might not be trained well enough to see them. But this is what happens every now and then. So price come down first, and then it pulls up next, then it comes down next, then it pulls up next. What happened? Structure. It's not coincidence. It's telling you how it moves. Like this. Like that. That's how market keep moving. Now, where do structure come in? You have to understand market move in form of wave. So you understanding the next wave and holding on and hopping on the wave, on the move, that makes you the king of structure, or king of price action. Like first, this is a wave. It is an impulsive move. Price correct to the upside, correct down, move down, correct to the upside. So your ability to know that this is a correction, that is, where are we? So structure basically answer the question of, okay, this is the market right now. Where are we? Where are we? All right. So you have to know when you are in a corrective move, all right, when you're in an impulsive move. Now, in this example I just painted on your screen, which is which? What is corrective move? Which one is impulsive move? You probably might be wondering. Let me clear your doubt. Any place I drop 1, just know that's impulsive. If I drop 0, that is corrective. So this is like an impulsive move. 1. Then this is 0, corrective. All right. This is an impulsive. Then this one right here is corrective. This is an impulsive. All right. This here right here, from this place to this place, this one right is corrective. All right. This is an impulsive one. From this here right here is corrective. Then this is an impulsive again, like that. Now you would notice what is the characteristics of the impulsive move and then the corrective. You will notice that with the impulsive, now let me zoom in so you guys can see clearly for the benefit of those who are on phone. Let's use this one, this case study, because I don't want to waste too much time here, but I just want you guys to understand the psychology to keep. This is an impulsive, and then this is corrective, right? Let's use these 2 case studies. Let me zoom in one more time. So for this one, this is an impulsive. Impulsive, the characteristics, you notice that we have fewer candles. How many candles forms impulsive? With the name impulsive means something that is fast. It's impulse. It moves very fast. How many candles are majorly made up for this impulsive move? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Impulsive move is over. What that simply means is if you had hopped on at this point, right, by just mainly waiting 5 candles, you'd have been able to make 100 pips. Now that might not make sense to you. Let me explain what 100 pips means. That is, if you were in on this trade with 1 standard lot size, you would have made about One standard lot size per each pip movement simply means $10, right? That is $10 times 100. You would have made $1,000. If you are in with 10 standard lot size, you would have made $10,000. If you were in with 100 standard lot size, you would have made $100,000, and so on and so forth. So also, if you were buying, let's say for example, you do not understand structure, and you were buying at this point, and market was selling. If you're in with one standard lot size, you would have lost $1,000. If you're in with 10 standard lot size, you would have lost $10,000. If you were in with 100 standard lot size, you would have lost 100,000 $100,000 rather. These are the discrepancies. So I'm trying to paint the good side and also the bad side. What could also go wrong? Please note the two of them. It's very crucial that you know them. All right. I'm sure you guys are following me. Give me feedback in the chat box. Give me feedback. Give me feedback. Give me feedback in the chat box if you are following what I'm doing, because I want to go faster now. I want to go further. Okay. Someone is already catching the fire. Someone said, someone is catching the fire already. He said, impulsive has few. Okay. He said, impulsive wave has few long candle. Corrective wave has short candles with much noise. Powerful. I love that. You're a very fast learner. You're getting it. Amazing. Someone says crystal clear. Yeah, we're there. We're following. I love this. Oh, wow. Right on, sir. Okay, good. Let's go back to the screen again. Let's go back to the screen. I love the fact that you guys are following up. Okay. So now back to the screen. So this is an impulsive move. Impulse. All right. Good. Now, the characteristics is it has few long candles, but they are fast. This is stress-free. It's stressless. It's less stressful. But can you see the corrective move? This is what you want to be catching, the impulse, right? But can you see the corrective move? How many candles made up this corrective move? It's a lot. So in order for us to fast track the count of a candle, all you just have to do is to come to your left side, click on this measure tool, and then this gives you the ruler tool. So you want to start counting from the lowest from here. Just spread your candles all across, and then you stop where the highest stopped. So how many bars? We have 75 bars. That is 75 candles. And this candle took about 18 hours, 18 good hours for you to catch this. How many pips? Oh, I think I lost. Let me take the measurement tool again. From here, it took 75 bars. And then how many? It took 18 hours, 45 minutes for you to have sat and place your trade in a buy direction for you to be able to make how much? 45 pips only. Somebody said Tufiakwa. Write Tufiakwa in the chat box. Somebody said Tufiakwa. That's too much weight. That's too much weight. Guess what? After writing that Tufiakwa, let me see people writing Tufiakwa. Just say Tufiakwa. Tufiakwa. Write that. Just type that down. Type that down because I want people to know. Yeah, amazing. This guy said Tufiakwa. That's too much weight. You're waiting how long? You're waiting, guys. Can you imagine someone is waiting about how many, like more than half day to just cut 45 pips? Now, what is the implication of that? Let me explain what the implication of that is. Let me explain. So for someone who was trading this, you would have waited for 18 hours, 45 minutes. Not just that, if you had placed a trade with one standard lot size on a buy direction, you would have been able to make only $450 for one standard lot size. For 10 standard lot size, you'll be making $4,500. For 100 lot size, you will also be making $45,000. Say to Fiakwa, you don't want to wait 18 hours. That's almost like 9 to 5. Remember, you're trying to escape the system of 9 to 5, and then here you're doing 18 hours in a day, even way more than 9 to 5. So you don't want that system. Now, how now, please, before I go further, before all of you saying to Fiakwa, you have to know that there are people that do well in this Tufiakwa market, in this market, this Tufiakwa that we all are saying Tufiakwa to. This is an impulse, right? Then this is a correction, or we can call it retracement. It has a lot of name. You know, bad things have a lot of name. Correction. You see, this is a correction. All right? Correction. This is a correction market, or we can call it retracement. Anywhere you see it, it can be used interchangeably. Retracement. Retracement. Hey, my trading V2 is failing me. This is a retracement. Now, there are people that are specialized in trading retracement. So you have to know there are different strategies for this type of market and for this type of market. But today, I'm not going to be showing you strategies to trade this different type of market. But one good news for you as a price action trader is you know how to trade impulse, you know how to trade retracement. Any one of them that come, you're giving them back to back. But what I'm here today is to teach you the essence of what I'm teaching you now of this structure, market structure, is knowing where you are. So as a price action trader, you should know, oh, right now we're in an impulsive market. So start being aggressive. Or, oh, right now we're in a retracing market, a retracement market. Then you become so conservative, and then you're more patient. You don't want to catch the buy. You don't want to swing on the sell. You don't want to do any of these two things. But the goal of this class is know where you are. All right? Somebody say, know where you are. Know where you are in the market. It's very important. Now, I'm just going to leave this screen now, and I'll fast forward to where we're currently at. And then I want you to tell me where exactly are we with this knowledge I just break down to you now. I've taught you what impulse is. I've taught you what correction. I've showed you the characteristics of impulse. Is it has long candles and it's very sharp, while correction has smaller candles and it's a lot of noise. It takes longer hour. So I'm just going to fast forward right now to where we are in the chart. It's very simple for you to understand. With me, I can break the forex market down in few minutes. If you like, this is why I love one of our mentorship. Like, it's not a course. If the classes I teach you for free, all these things, golden nuggets. But do you know why mentorship is important? You can still know all this and still fail, because you definitely need someone that will consciously take you up by hand, and then you are checking this person's trade, you're checking his statistics, and you are seeing results. You get motivated. That's why mentorship is very, very crucial, guys. If you want to be a part of it, here is it at FirePip, any one of them. We have yearly, we have 6 months, we have monthly. Any one of them you want to be a part of, it's absolutely fine. And if you don't also want to come on, you love this Monday live class, I'll keep welcoming you. I love you here, guys. So now let me fast forward to the current chart, and then you just go ahead and tell me where we currently at. Okay, now you guys have seen this expo. This is an impulse. This is correction, right? We've got an impulse, corrected up. We had another impulse, corrected up. Now, this is where we are right now. So can somebody tell me, what should we be expecting? Are we in a downtrend? First, what trend are we in and where are we? Let me see if you guys are getting it. What trend are we in and where exactly are we right now in this market? Where are we? This is GBP USD. Are we in an impulsive move or in corrective move? Where are we? This is how you know people that are really good with trading. Where are we right now? Where are we? Let me get some answer. Downtrend. People that said downtrend, correct. There's someone that said downtrend. Where? Okay, now after the trend, downtrend, we are all on the same page. We all agree that we're on a downtrend, correct? So where are we in terms of, are we in a corrective market, or are we in a corrective market, or we're in an impulsive move right now? What move are we experiencing now? What move are we experiencing right now? What move are we experiencing right now? I want you guys to write down. Now let me while you guys are answering in the chat box, let me be doing the move. Let me be doing the wave count. Let's be doing the wave count. Good. So here's another one. Let me stay in the drawing mode. Boom. So another correction, drop here, another impulse, came right here, then it corrected from here to this point, and then we had another impulse, though this took longer time, all right, but then it corrected to this upside. Then we had a stronger impulse, boom, less arguments, and then we had another correction, we had another impulse downside, then correction. Now, somebody say now we are experiencing another impulsive move. So when do we count it as an impulsive move? Check the other characteristics. Let me give you a few minutes. When do we count it that, oh, this is an impulse? When do we consider that the structure has changed from a sell to a buy? When? These are things you have to know so that you know where we are. Some people, you just get to the market, you don't know where we are, just click buy. So I'm buying. Yeah, I'm buying. Why are you buying? Where are we? Why are you buying? Does this even look like a buy? Now I see people buying. They'll be buying on a resistance. They'll be buying. So that's why sometimes you feel that the market is against you, or some people are monitoring you from your village. If you buy, that time it will sell. Then I'll be like, oh, okay, maybe I was wrong. My buy was wrong. Now let me start selling. So when you immediately you click sell, market to start buying. It's like everybody's against you. It's not. just that you don't know where you are. So now, where are we right now is simply, okay, let me check if people got the answers before I answer. Uh, when you break the last support, somebody's laughing. Somebody's laughing. It's true. There's some people that when they buy, just pray. Whenever you're in a buy, just pray they don't join you to buy, because when they buy, they're like Jonah in the ship. When they buy, the market starts selling. If you have been in that ship, just raise your hand. When they buy, the market starts selling immediately. Let me tell you guys one funny story before I proceed. There was one guy, he told me, then we were all learning together. He said, Jeff, it's like people are watching me in this market. Do you know why? I said, I don't know. Explain, please. He said, it seems that anytime that we are buying and everybody's making money, then I decide to join the buy. Immediately, the market reverses and starts selling. I'm like, okay. Then he put the same thing. We had a group then that we always communicate together and all of that. Then he charted this thing. He puts it in our Telegram group then. Then do you know what someone advised him to do? He said, when you see people buying or when your instinct tell you to buy, then sell. He said you should do inverse of what the spirit, your instinct is telling you to. If your strategy tell you to buy, then play a smart one on the strategy and then sell. He said even when he does that, he tries to do the opposite, then he start losing money. If he had joined the buy, then he probably would have made money. But it's like everything is against him. And I'm like, then later we find out that this was his problem. This thing I'm teaching you guys now. This thing. Somebody say, talk to me direct. I mean, this was his problem, because why? We didn't know where we were in the market then. We're just trading based on impulse. I think it's a buy, then we buy. I think it's a sell, then we sell. I feel it should be a buy, we buy. I feel it should be a sell. Poor psychology. So you have to know. He said, that guy is me. Somebody said, that guy is me. Hey, you have to know. You have to ask yourself this question all the time. Where am I? Where are we right now in the market? So like for those that answered that we're in a wave of an impulse, you're correct, because we're in an impulse territory. But this impulse is just like this previous one that is dropping. Like we had a corrective one, all right? But this impulse is dropping slowly. That is the only time that this will be an end is when this impulse will end is when we finally take out this low. So there's a high tendency that this low will be taken out. That this low will be taken out, guys. All right. So this is, so you will continue seeing slashes like this. So right now, market is resting. So I also want to know that inside an impulse, like inside a wave move, like impulse or correction, there's a mini move again. Inside of it, there's a mini move. Do you understand? Like this is an impulse move, as we counted this as an impulse move, right? Inside of it, there's another wave count again, because price came straight down, right down here. Price came right down, moved up again, came right down, moved up again, came right down, moved up again, came right down. Let me zoom in. Sir, I'm sure you guys are following, along. So it came, this is a high, came up, it formed a low, it formed a lower high, then it formed a low again, formed a lower high, formed even a lower low. All right. Before it started moving up again, started forming an impulse. So what we are currently experiencing is similar to that one. So we had an impulse, right, inside this main impulse. Then price moved up again. But the thing that for you to know that it's still valid, this low mustn't take out this high. If you take it out, then it's invalid. We are experiencing a reversal. These are things that your mentor won't teach you. These are things you won't learn free anywhere, but I'm giving it for you, premium content. So you see, this would never be higher than this one. It could either be equal, but not high. If it's higher, then it's invalidated. Then this was never a high. All right. So this is a high. Then it's going to form another maybe noise here, and then boom, pull to the downside. So we are in a sell move. So already, as a good day trader, as a pro that I am, as a tatata master, I'm positioned at this end. I'm watching. I'm folding my hand. What am I waiting for? There is no syndrome of buy in my head. All I'm chilling out for is a sell. Because I'm strongly holding sell. Sell off of this zone. Sell. Why? Because I know where we are. All right. I'm not just guessing. I know where the structure is headed. It's a sell trend right now. All right. So all I'm just going to be doing on all my devices is just setting alert. holding on. If price gets here, trading view alerts me. If price gets to this point, let me know. Even when I'm out paragliding or playing with my life or doing anything or gambling with my life, please tick, let me stop or let me hang in the space and then just check my trade and then place the trade. That's all I'm just doing. All right. And then again, I don't allow my trade to stay for more than say 3 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours. Hey, 3 hours is too much safe. Like all I just want thing is I go in my 50 lot size, pam, 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 and then I call. I just make it about 1 hour, 2 hours, and then I'm out. Why? I'm a day trader. All right. So that's all you need. In as much as the system is making money, in as much as the system is making money, don't break the system. That's all I have to tell you. All right. Stick to one thing. Obviously, I only do GBP USD. I don't do any other thing. So that's why I'm out here today to just come challenge you guys. Make sure you are doing what you understand. Make sure you know where you're at. That is what is important. That is what is mostly important. You don't have to do too much. All right. You don't have to do too much in order for you to be successful. Do what is necessary. Just getting that particular trade, just getting the right lot size and hop out, know when to get out. Maybe I'll be talking about when to get out the next class. All right. Keep it simple, stay safe, guys, and make sure you guys celebrate with those who are winning. Whether you like it or not, success has explanation. People that win, they will tell you, oh, this I won, this I won. But failure doesn't have explanation. Even no matter what, we know who wanted to win in the election, but someone else is now winning. All of a sudden, I'm seeing on everybody's WhatsApp status, hey, my king, may this new inauguration favor me. Was that what we agreed? was that what we all agreed? But that's what it is. That's what it is. It seems like in Nigeria, it's not just in Nigeria, it's an international thing. People want to recognize, people want to identify with success. All right. They are currently inaugurating the incoming president in Nigeria. And this is someone everybody did not really want. But now all of a sudden I'm seeing on everybody's WhatsApp status, Instagram stories, my president, my Lord, my savior, my this. Don't worry, this your administration will favor me. Hey, was that what we all agreed? But no problem. But no problem. We're all good. But since this is not a Nigeria platform, it's an international platform, I love to take it out. But no, I love everybody in Nigeria. But I just want you guys to understand that success, do not listen to anyone. In as much as you are able to get that success, they will come around. That's one thing I've learned. Try as much as possible to lay your hand in success. No matter what people tell you, no matter how they talk down on you, no matter what they throw at you, fire, don't worry, keep keeping those things, those stones that they throw at you, keep keeping it. When you get to that time, when you get to the peak, they will come around. Don't tell them yet. They'll just keep doing you. All right. Life goes on, man. I just love this guy. He said, "Life goes on." That's just what it is. Life just what it is. Someone said, "I sent you a DM on WhatsApp and please reply." Are you sure you're not chatting scammers? I'm not sure if that's because all my DMs right now is replied. I don't keep. Oh, no, maybe not all of them, but most of them are replied, guys. Most of them. But if you're on my DM or someone's DM that is telling you to send them money, just know that's not me. That's a scammer. I would never ask you to send me money on my DM, on Instagram, on Telegram. I would never ask you. Please do not. If anybody asks you to send them money, just know that's not Jeffrey. Block that person and report. Oh. Okay, now perfect. So if you have any question, somebody saying congrats on your new car. Thank you. I'm about to buy another one. You're congratulating me for the one of last 2 weeks. No man, like I've gone way past that. Like the success this year is that it will be so sporadic that congratulations will be hitting congratulations. Do you know why? Because it's don't worry, this administration will favor me. Somebody say, tell your neighbor, say this administration will favor me. As a forex trader, whosoever win, if you like, me no president come, it's none of my business. We're always winning. no cap, bro. We're always winning. All right. It will this administration favor. Oh my God. It will favor me. I'm going to sit down that everybody's praying now. I'll come put it on my status too. This administration will favor me. Well, that's not what we agreed, though. Okay. What do you say? Go favor me. You guys are just funny. Okay, now, so let's bring on question. Let's bring on some question. Administration will favor me. Okay, perfect, perfect. Bring on some question. Mm, oh, um, ah, my question is coming in too fast. I can't even. How can I edit? Please, can I stack on a prop film account? Yes, you can. But be careful, bro. Animal Shawn, hey, I love your name. Animal Shawn Jeff. You have to just be very careful on how you stack on proprietary firm because remember, if it's on consumer traders, you only got 6% daily drawdown on equity. Don't be fooled by that. Don't be fooled. It's not so much. So I would always advise, even if you must stack, make sure you have made enough profit for the day, and that's the profit that you are risking to stack. All right. Do not take too much risk on proprietary firm when you're not willing to risk too much. All right. What I mean by what I'm not willing to risk too much, if you don't have enough money to risk, do not take too much risk on that proprietary firm. Okay, it's very important. It's very, 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 very important. All right. Ah, eh, uh, hey, okay, okay. Sorry, who is that? Who is that? Oh, someone is trying to bomb my life. Just a sec, I'll be back. Hello.
Hello, how are you? Fine?
Good.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Just I need to check there's anything hiding in your room.
Come on.
No, you have anything, you are doing anything, there's a smell in your room?
No, okay.
Nothing?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Do you need anything? You need to clean your room?
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping? You
Yeah.
want housekeeping? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not here, please.
All right, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Everything okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah. So, so now, oh no, I can't see. What are you guys saying? What are you guys saying? Sorry about that. I had a knock on the door. Hey Jeff, I'm a student and have small capital. What should I do? Hey Jeffrey, I'm a student and I have small capital. What should I do? Wi-Fi hustle. I love your energy. I'm happy that first you're a student and then you're getting things right. So what I would advise right now you do is first learn. Then if you've properly learned, pick up a proprietary firm account. Okay? Pick up a proprietary firm account. All right. Once you're able to pick up, you didn't tell me the amount of money you have. I would have advised you in that suit, but then pick up any proprietary firm account. Uh, and then I think that should do the magic for you. That should do the magic. I saw someone who donated some money, but it's missing now. Oh yeah, I've seen him. I've seen him. Domingo Bonilla. He said any pointer for scalpers. Yes, man. Domingo, here's it. If you are a scalper, I would advise do not use stop loss. Mhm. That's what I advise. That's what people that are scalping because why would you want to use a stop loss for a market that is so tight and you are there watching it as a scalper? Do not use stop. And then in this direction of market on GBP USD, do not stack as a scalper. Use one big lot size and then let it move in your direction and then you cut. That's the strategy that I advise scalpers to use. Exact same strategy, Domingo. So what I would advise, say for example, you're in this current market, like this GBP USD, this is the market that you're in, for example, and then price comes back to this region where I circled, right? If price come back here, just use one big lot size. Let's say, for example, you're trading an account of say $10,000. All right. If it's a $10,000 account, even if it's a prop firm, make sure you do not risk more than 1%. Use all your lot size at once. So if you're advised to use 0.5 on your 10K, just go ahead and do not stack. Just do 0.5 and let it move in your favor. If you move in your favor about say 5 to 10 pips, cut it. Get ready for the next one, and then you shoot. That's all I'm expecting you to do as a scalper. Nothing more, nothing less. That's what I'm expecting to do. Expecting you to do. Okay, now this is related. If I pass my phase 2 on consumer trader, can I get funded immediately? Yes, you get funded immediately, bro. Please, Jeff, explain both in forex trading. Okay, bots are simply a set of rule that is coded into an expert advisor that helps you to execute and also to manage and also to trade, to close your trades. It executes, it manages, and it closes your trade on your behalf. All right, based on some set of rules that have been coded by the programmer. So, but however, you have to have a system, a strategy that works, and then you give it strategy that you put in, you code it up, and then it helps you to trade. That's like a forex bot. Usually, it's called an expert advisor. All right, that's how it just basically works. Uh, how can I connect Shams? Shams is my US study guy, trader, my mentee. If you come to the mentorship, you definitely will have a contact with him. Simple. He's currently having a class by 2 p.m. Nigeria time. So in about, it should be going like in about 24 minutes from now, Shams. So if you're in that class, you definitely will have connection with him one-on-one, live. You can ask him questions, you guys to talk. Simple. Connecting with like minds. Jeff, please, what help can I get? I want to join your mentorship, but my money is not reaching even $9. What help you can get is this live session. That's why you're here live. I'm training you, I'm teaching you for free right here on every Mondays. I think this is a lot of help already. All right. You can come to this every now and then. You can always join us. And then we have free YouTube content coming out here every now. And if you have any topic coming to talk on, you can request. And then if God is on your side, I get to see it and then I shoot that video for you. All right. Please, can you explain verification profit targets 5%? I don't understand. Please, can you explain verification profit? I don't understand what you mean. What is verification profit? Okay, like on verification stage, you get to meet 5%. That's the meaning. If that's what you explain. Verification requires you to meet 5% profit after you've met your 8% on your phase one. Phase two requires you to is a verification stage. It requires you to meet 5% per stages. Yeah, on this one from Peace Equators, he said, Jeff, the charges on the MT5 platform is too huge on consummate. Yes, I'm trying to look for a way to talk to the Quackle community to help us to reduce that. I've seen that I've seen that complaint a couple of times. Yeah, we're working on that. Please. Thank you very much. Domingos again. He said you're dropping a lot of gems. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm happy that you find great value in my content. Domingos, great stuff, man. Great stuff. Thank you for coming around. Getting funded on consumer traders. Do I still follow the daily drawdown rule? Yes, you still follow. Daily drawdown 6% and total drawdown 12% is the rule that will live with you forever, in as much as you're trading a proprietary firm. That's why it's advised that you trade your own, get your withdrawal, and then fund your own personal account where you be the one to set your own rules. That's where everybody wants to be stapling on. All right. If we are on an uptrend, do we know if we are on an uptrend, how do we know impulsive moves and corrective moves? Simple as that same thing, just to reverse what I mean. The same characteristics. Impulsive moves have less move but sharp, bigger candles, while corrective moves noisy again. Start coming down, noisy, noisy, noisy. Then you have an impulse. Just reverse what I said in that downtrend. All right. Someone said I should brief us on your mentorship. Pretty simple. All you have to do is when you click on any of this one, you join the yearly, you become on our WhatsApp. There you have my personal contact on the yearly platform. If you're on the 6 month, you have my personal WhatsApp contact to direct to me. But if you're on the monthly, you stay on Telegram. All right. You also have my Telegram private chats. All right. But these are the things you would be getting. Pretty simple. Personal contact only for 6 months and yearly. Wednesday and Friday class. Now it's now Monday up until Friday. This needs to be updated. This one needs to be updated. My live signals, anytime I'm in on a trade, I'm popping out different from what you are seeing in the general, because I get to tell you more things where I'm getting in, and then you are entitled to my explanation. Beginner series every Friday, assignments and assessments, risk management, how to stack, how to pass prop firms, psychology, how to trade small accounts, trade huge account, everything that you see right here at this bottom. That's what you will be getting. Now, if you click on any of these things, you get to swipe your card, you pay. Immediately, you are getting a link to your email to join any of these group chats that I just mentioned. Once you join from there, classes start getting links on your phone, on your whether you're on the Telegram or you're on the WhatsApp, you start getting links directly to join our classes. Right now, our class is starting in about 21 minutes with Shams on US 30. So that's what it is for me. This guy just keep no keep. Just hold on. All right, come on in. Yeah, hello, how you doing? I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. So, yeah, I'm currently live. No understand. I'm live on YouTube. Oh, yeah. You? Yeah, yeah. You live YouTube. Okay. Yeah. So, so those are the things that we offer in mentorship. I only trade GPPSD. Can I have a free repeat on my consummate challenge if I don't meet the target but still above my initial balance? No, there's no free repeat. There's no free repeat. Since it's 60 days for you to pass, no free repeat. No free repeat. There is no free repeat. Amazing, amazing. Boss, please, how can one really combine school and trading? Face red, trippy eyes. Understand? These two things, they are very difficult. I'm not even gonna lie, because you need to keep good grades in school, and then you also need to keep good results in your NT4. These two things requires attention, time, and everything in you. All right. So what I will people's comment though. So what I was just okay, let me leave that one alone. Okay. Okay. What I would recommend you do strongly, make sure you have a dedicated time that you schedule to your trading. All right. A dedicated time. So it could be about 2 to 3 hours in a day. And then you shouldn't be expecting to be doing serious trading if you're a day trader. I could also advise you switch to swing trading. So if you switch to swing trading, that will really help you enough to give you enough time, so enough school time, so you don't have to always keep coming back on your phone to check, keep coming back on your phone to check. All right. So that's one thing I would advise you. Uh, so what? So another very important question. Okay, now somebody saying, what is latency trading good? Because some people got caught doing latency, which was clearly written on the website that no latency trading. Oh, I can't find that question. So you say, can someone get up to 2 million on your prop firm? Yes, you can get up to 2 million by scaling. But by individual at the funding, per funding, you have access to $600,000 for individual. So from there, you can keep growing. If you're able to make 10% consecutively 3 months, you get scaled up to 20%. All right. Yes, I've seen that question. Can you explain latency arbitrage rule in consumer good? Latency arbitrage is when you are using a high frequency trading bot. What does that mean? That's a bot that opens and closes trade in less than in few seconds. It's taking advantage of MT4 system. You know, MT4 has got a laxity. It has got laxity that most people don't know about. It has got laxity that most people don't know about. Like if you use a robot, imagine using a bot to open 100 trades, open and close with big lot size, open and close in less than 1 minute. So it doesn't even give enough room for your trades to be copied, because you have a demo account on your end, but these trades are copied to another live account, and that is the live account where you guys get to share profit. So, but it doesn't get copied to that live account before you close. Then the demo account that you have on the front end keeps increasing, but the one that's connected at the back end is not making money. So then, how do this company get to now pay you your money? Because it is when you make money, that's when they also make money. From that money that they share, they take 20% and then they give you 80% for the first month. Second month, they take 15, you take 85. Third month and subsequently, they keep keeping 10 and they keep keeping 90. So people have a robot that they have coded that is high frequency trading. It's called HFT. HFT. That's what they don't allow. But robots are allowed. But your robot has to at least place trade legitimately. Place trade, let that trade roll for 2 5 minutes. I'm not the one that just place trade, take advantage of the MT4, the laxity on MT4 in less than milliseconds and then closes. This kind of things doesn't work. Yeah, this kind of things would not be counted. So these are the people that were flagged. They passed, but it is usually tested, it's checked manually. So anytime that they find out, they spot you, then that account will not be found, it will be violated. That's why you see people there ranting on Twitter, ranting on Instagram, ranting on that. But the only thing we pleaded for them was, let's give them a new retake without them having to pay. We are going to give them a fresh account again, let them pass it again legitimately this time without the latency. I think that's fair enough. That is fair enough on an equal ground. Great. Hi. I saw one question. I saw one question. That question goes though. He said, "Is it advisable to sell my land to start trading as beginner?" Okay, this is dicey. This is dicey. Don't go and sell your father's land, though. Hey, no, man. I don't know. I don't know. It depends. But if your land is in Ikorodu, sell it. But if your land is on the island, don't sell it. Now, I'm just joking, but no, don't sell. No matter where the land is at, do not do that. Because I don't know how you get this money. I'm just being very careful. You say if na village you dey, see, I'm not the only one advising you like this. This guy Victor, ah, if your land is in the village, Baba, people are saying you be dumb. But if it's in a high value area, do not sell. All right, do not sell because trading can mess with your emotion for so long. What if you lose the money? Will you feel bad? So now here's a test. Before I take any crazy idea, here's a test I usually pass, apart from the laugh. Let me tell you the truth right now. Okay, that was just me laughing if it's in a Korodu. So no. So anytime before I want to take a test, I'll be like, okay, what if, for example, if you want to sell a land now, here's how I'm going to ask myself these questions. If I found this money in my brokerage account or I used to buy prop firm, what if I lose all of this money? How will I feel? I want to have that thinking first. But however, it's only a thin line between just opposing, taking high risks, and being too careful. I also want to make sure that I'm not being too careful. I want to take crazy risks in as much as I'm young. There are things that would necessitate me taking that crazy decision. So if I have a higher chance of getting another one in the nearest future, I so much believe in this thing I'm currently doing. Damn it, I'm taking it. I'm selling it off just to raise off some money. And I'll do. There's one of my mentees recently. He reached out to me. He said he wanted to sell. I think wanted to sell his shops or something very valuable for trading. Guess what? He did it, and he's doing really well. But first, I have to make sure I followed him up to make sure that he's actually consistent before he take that crazy risk. Trust me, he was in his teens, so he's a teenager. He can take crazy risk and he can even afford to lose all these things and he has a higher chance since he have the knowledge of trading to make it back. But trust me, he's doing really well now. He's doing his past profit. I think he's funded now. And then he can make even more money that would afford that shop again times two. So that's a risk worth taking. So you have to make sure you evaluate that risk that you're about to do. Selling land. Is that risk worth taking? Do you have a chance of getting that money times five or times seven, times 10 to be able to afford a better place for that land? Or maybe you don't like the land, you're gifted or something, you don't like it. So there are many things that could be necessary. But these are the things that I put into place perspective to think whether or not I actually do want it. Okay, these are the things. Uh, uh, Somebody said in the byline, sell half plot. Oh my god, these guys are so fun with your advice. Yeah, that's also a very good advice. You can sell half plot and then keep half. That's if it's doable in your area, all right? Hey, he said, boss, please, why do you love trading GBPS so much? Because it gives me a lot of money in my material. It gives me a lot of money and I understand the concept, how it moves, how it flows, everything. I understand every damn thing. So that's why I love trading it. I mean, I think I've done justice. Hey, he said, what? Jeff, your ginger has gingered me enough to resign my well paid 9 to 5 job. I want to be a day trader. And please, I'm tired of 9 to 5. Power, power. It's only take one day for you to make that decision. Trust me, it's not going to be easy at the middle of it. But at the end of it, it's definitely going to pay off. Definitely going to pay off. All right, so now let me tell you what I'm currently up to. Now, just imagine for someone who hasn't done 9 to 5 before, and I've helped so many people to be rescued from the 9 to 5 life. Uh, Picking up my car the other day, I looked at how many millions I've spent in just buying crazy toys. Then the only thing that could come to my head was, what if I was actually in a 9 to 5, maybe probably cleaning in a supermarket or selling or a bartender
or just doing something really very menial in my country. Minimum wage in our country right now is 33,000 naira, or max you get paid 50k or 100 or 50k less or something like that. Without being able to do all of that with trading. Now, this is not to despise you guys that are probably doing 95 or anything, or to make you guys feel, oh, you are not probably doing much. No, it just serve as a motivation that you can actually do it. Plan an escape plan. Because you have that money now, at least you're even better than those that don't have anything at all. Don't be pressured, but then here's something I think you can do. All right. If you are in that case right now, is plan an exit strategy in such a way that in about next 5 years you wouldn't be found, you'll be the one advising other people to take the same leap that you took. It might not be easy starting out. Like it might not be easy, you know, getting paid in a month, or what you have money to do for, you can't have that done because of some certain things that because of some certain things that you've deprived yourself of. I mean, you because it might not be so easy. So that's why it's really important. You better just start focusing on what's ahead in front of you in 5 years' time. Don't look at the things that you're depriving yourself now, maybe the money, the goals that you want to achieve in the short time. Maybe you want to be able to buy the new iPhone or something like that, which your day job can only afford you. Please don't start looking at those things. Uh just start looking out for bigger things in next 5 years, in a long term, and things like that. All right. Okay, so these are things that you should be looking forward to. All right. I'm seeing some funny guys. Yeah. What withdrawal? Perfect. Sir Jeff, can I do well with in forest without much computer knowledge? Yes, you can. You can do well. You don't really need so much computer knowledge. All you just have to do is to learn how to analyze charts, and you'll be able to hit it hard. You'll be able to hit it hard. So can I leave school for day trading because I'm getting better in my trading now? No, please do not leave school. I don't know. I don't know if your mom can fight a lot. I don't want them to fight me, but do not leave school. But it is doable. You don't really need school to be successful at anything. You don't need school to be. I think you should shift that. Since you're already in school, I would advise you just finish up school. But school is not necessary for you to be successful. That's the truth. It's blunt, but it is the truth. It is the truth. All right. But you don't need school to be successful. But first, your skill, perfect your skill, and make sure that you are really good at it. Then see if you can merge it with school to be a fine, to be an option. But for me in life, I don't like options. But then people prefer options, so that's why I'm just telling you to. But for me, school is a no-no for me. It's a no-no. If you really want to be successful really fast, it's a no-no. But then you can have the two of them. You can have the two of them accomplished. Have the two of them accomplished. Where are you coming to visit? Who is asking who is in the house? Like, what's that? No, bro. Someone very important question. Wagon. Jeff, did you attend university before you started trading? No, no, no. I dropped off. I dropped off. But did you at oh, it's the same question. Okay, what are the most difficult months for trading? For me, I would say end of the year. End of the year is the most difficult one. But then last year I made crazy more money during end of the year. But it's actually very difficult because of uncertainties, holidays, and market prone to manipulation. Can consummate payout up to 2 million in profit because I'm about hitting that target? What is 2 million? What is 2 million? Those couples, we have paid them $61,000. That's about 42 million naira. What are you saying? Well, I think last month we have been able to pay out more than close to more than $200,000. $200,000. Do your math, bro. $200,000. That's what's 2 million naira like? Are you guys joking? What's 2 million? That's somewhere around. So for 200,000, for example, $200,000 times 755, that's 151 million. bro. Don't joke. 151 million naira that we've paid out so far. 151 million. So what's 2 million naira? Okay, $2 million. Okay, if he means 2 million, yes, obviously we can. Crazy, crazy, we can. We can. Consumer trader can even do way more. Way more. If it's $2 million, we can. Crazy. Bring it on. I mean, we also get to keep some loads of profit from it too. We can. Will there be a June challenge? Yes, there's going to be a June challenge. Get ready. A challenge is coming for the month of June. Thank you for joining me there, Chinweze Leonard. Thank you. So a challenge is coming for the month of June. Guys, get ready. It's going to be crazy. Make sure you inform me of very good traders that can really trade really well, and then and you hop on this one. It's really important. It's important. What if your parents are not in support of trading? So this is a thing. You have to make them support you with time. It depends on what exactly they're against. So if they're against you not trading because they think that it is scam, then you have to make them understand. Like for me, you are what I love to do is to be accountable to them. Show them why you should be doing it. Show them the reason why it's not a scam. People that are actually successful at it, show them videos. Now, if they're not the type of people that they don't believe in video, take them to my office, bring them, let them come and see live people doing crazy things with it. All right. So these are what I expect you to be doing. All right. Look at this dude. He said, "Hey, some people make more profit like this, and they will match also." He said I should bring my studio to his house and come and interview him when he makes $2 million. I can't just project it. Hey my god, I have 1 million naira, please. I need help on how to invest it through trading. I'm battling with consistency in the market. Perfect. If you have 1 million naira, 1 million naira should be about $1,500. Abi? That's more money, relatively. Okay, thank you. Yeah, 1 million naira. Let me check. Divided by 755. So that's one thousand three $1,324. If you have 1 million naira, trust me, don't get me wrong, it's a lot of money, but then it's not so much. It's not a lot in trading. Okay, so how I would advise you? Just one telling these two things so that you know how to be cautious. Don't think you have a lot of money. I don't think it is small too. Okay, so because market can take that one in 2 seconds. People that have traded here before, crazy amount, you know, market can take that in 2 seconds. They can take that in 2 secs. So what you have to do is make sure you perfect your trading first. Split that money into two. Fund $500 at or $500 or $600 at max. Try your hands on it. If you see you are losing out, pull out that money, stay back, study more, bring back the half again, try it. If you see that you're not being consistent, then you can scale up from there. All right. So that's what I would advise you. But good stuff. I'm proud of you for being able to save 1 million naira. That's a lot of money. It's a lot. Perfect. Update on May challenge. So I pick up a May challenge of trading account of $400,000 from my prop firm. Right now I'm down to 371. The same way I showed you last week. I'm down about $28,000 on that account. So by this week, this coming week, I'll take trading more seriously. I'll take trading more seriously again, and then we'll see how we can take it up. But trust me, we ain't losing this challenge. Even if we lose it, I'm gonna pick up another one. Definitely will cash out really big. But I'll carry you guys along. I'm making video on each stage, step by step, step by step. Exactly. That's what I'm doing for you guys. All right. What's your view on ICT trading? Is it worth it? I passed that question. That's so fast. Okay, what are your view? I've seen it. It's passed, man. Okay. Ha. Before I click it, next question comes out. And can you send it again? What are your view on ICT trading? Is it worth it? That's just a question, basically. I think it's fine. Anything that's a strategy that has an edge, it's fine. It's work. And if you want to learn, it's fine. But ahead is so complex. Ahead, it's complex. So I don't think it should be complex. You should be making this system so complex. So I think if I'm able to pass the evaluation before the given time, will I be able to withdraw my profit? Yes, you can pass phase one, phase two, but you only get to withdraw profit a month counting from the first time you place your trade. So if you place your trade on the 30th of of what today's 29th, okay, on the 29th of May, then you get to withdraw in the next 1 month, which is going to be on the 28th of June. That's for the first month. After the first month, you can start withdrawing every 2 weeks as you may please. Okay? You might say, now true you talk. Exactly. This advice you to learn fundamental analysis from top to bottom before you start trading. No, it's not important. If you want to be a fundamental analyst, it's not so important. How much account do one start on prop firm? You can start with anyone. If you are pretty new, if you're a new person, start with the lowest, 5K. Don't go below, no, don't go too far. Just start with the lowest, what you can afford to risk. Right? What's your code for 10%? No more 10% again at 5 on consummate. We only give 5% off. All right. And that code is Fire Pips FX. Oh, I projected another question. Same thing happened again. Before I click on that one, new question popped up. Mr. Jeff, do you determine your TPs for your trades to avoid getting hit on break even on most of your win trades? No, I don't set TPs. I don't cap my expectations. I leave it open because there are times that if I cap it, I always regret. So I don't cap it. I'm expecting price to shoot even beyond my TPs. So I don't cap it. I just watch. Anytime I see weak rejection, then I exit. Price hits my levels, I exit. If it splashes fast past my level, I'm happy. Then I see exit. Jeff, can you make withdrawal from the first time 2 weeks? No. For the first time, it's 1 month. After your first withdrawal, then we now know you've done your KYC. Then you can start making withdrawal every 2 weeks. I think I've answered that question over and over and over. All right. So that'll be it for today's class. So thank you guys for sticking from the beginning to the end. I love to see you guys and make sure you always stick around around this community. See you same time here on YouTube and 1 p.m. GMT plus. Take it easy, guy. Bye for now. Peace.